So from the outside, it's the former European 5,000 metres champion, Merif Barter from Sweden. That's the huge draw that greets every Serbian athlete. Amela Terzic, former European junior champion over this distance. In lane 7, Kira McGeehan from Ireland. Best of 4:08.66. There's Klosterhalfen, 2 times European junior cross-country champion, and has made a big step forward on the track this year. Second in the European rankings and top of the entrance here. There's Luisa Gega, well, moved up to the steeplechase last summer, got a silver medal, Albania's first at the European Championships. Well, there's no steeplechase indoors, so she's back down to the 1,500 metres for these championships. Sarah McDonald, who's improved this year to 4:11.62. One of 2 Britons in this final. Daria Beresovic brought her best form to these championships and set a personal best of 4:12.52 in the heats. Well, this woman has won a myriad of titles at European under-23 level. Sofia Anawi, European under-23 cross-country champion. But this is the favourite. She really ran a very, very tactically astute heat, came through very strongly over the final 200 metres. Looks as though she's got everything required to emerge as the champion here. As I said though, it's not a foregone conclusion. There's some very, very talented athletes in this race, but Muir is the favourite. She starts on the inside. And they're away, 7.5 laps of the track, and it's Gega, as we so often see her moving to the front. Likes to stay out of trouble. The contrasting stature of Merif Barter alongside her, just going to the front there as they pass the line with 7 laps to go. Muir hanging at the back at this stage, just waiting to see how the race unfolds. If it's a slow race, she's a very fast finisher indeed, but so too is Anawi. Anawi is very, very strong indeed over the final 200 metres. Well, not a fast pace, that's very evident. Not pedestrian either, like some of the heats. But it is Barter at the front, Gega.
And Muir taking much closer order and being go right past them. Have enough of this. Let's make it quick. She's learnt her lesson from the Olympics.
Yeah, she regretted the Olympics immensely, not being in position to cover the brakes. Well, this is a very, very determined run from Muir.
67.76 at 400 after a pretty slow first 200. Muir's going for it.
Well, you say that, and the race has just concertinaed back again, and now he's covered the brake, and so has Klosterhalfen, as Barter drifts back. Terzic trying to extricate herself from trouble in 5th place at the moment, getting roared on by the crowd. Well, Muir is certainly really working hard here, but Anawi is covering everything at the moment.
Yeah, she's doing just right. She's not going berserk, she's not going too quickly, but she's just keeping it under control nicely. And you can see by the way the field's strung out, it's maintaining a good tempo without being sort of record tempo or anything like that.
Well, coming up, 4 laps to go, Muir in front, Anawi, Barter and Klosterhalfen. Just coming up very quickly to get on the back of that leading group, Gega from Albania.
Yeah, this is the kilometre point, around 2:45.
And it's still Muir being tracked by Anawi, now Klosterhalfen. Bit of a gap emerging to Barter, a good 3-metre gap going back to Barter and Gega. So 400 metres to go. It's Muir, Klosterhalfen, the very talented 20-year-old German. Sofia Anawi starting to lose contact just a little bit. Muir really stringing them out, making it every single runner work hard if they're going to beat her. It's Muir with 300 metres to go. Klosterhalfen challenging. She's on her shoulder. Now a big gap appearing back to Anawi in 3rd.
3:16.65 at 1200, 64 last 400, and here she goes.
It's the bell, and now there's 3 metres between Muir and Klosterhalfen. This is the first part of an attempted double at these championships for this fine British athlete who's really done so well over the last 12 months. 3 indoor records this year on the indoor circuit in Europe over a variety of distances. Muir now starting to really stretch away, accelerate. Nobody's got anything to answer. Klosterhalfen hanging on in there for the silver, but all the plaudits go to Laura Muir from Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and the fastest time by a European in the world this year.
And a new championship record. She's beaten Doina Malinti's time from way back in 1985.
Oh, what a terrific run there. And this was off a very slow 200 metres. First 200 metres, then she really cranked up the pace. Well, she came here as the favourite, set herself a very tough schedule, also running in the 3,000 metres. That final comes tomorrow, but she's completed the first half of a double. Big hugs from Constance Klosterhalfen. Well, a fine run as well for the silver medalist, the German.
Personal best.
4:04.45 for Klosterhalfen. Drifting back over the final 300 metres, but now he comes through for the bronze medal. Well, she had to work hard, but it doesn't show really on her face at the moment.
Well, she just ran it perfectly. Absolutely magnificent.
And into the bargain takes more than 3 seconds off her own previous best indoors. Of course, a 3:56 runner outdoors.
4:04.45, her personal best, and the well-deserved silver medal.
Huge credit as well to Klosterhalfen. After a very ragged run in the heats, Klosterhalfen got everything in front of her. In the end, couldn't quite stay with Muir over the 200 metres, but silver goes to Germany. Poland get the bronze.
Records, not only a championship record, the British record was 4:02.66 by Kelly Holmes. No more.
Well, Muir has been picking off Kelly Holmes' records consistently over the last 12 months, and that's another one. Muir confirmed championship record 4:02.39 to the British runner. Klosterhalfen, just to remind you, still 20 years of age, a personal best of 4:04.45. Anaui, 4:06.59.
Ladies and gentlemen, victory ceremony for the women's 1500 meters.
Dame i gospodo, očekuje se još jedno proglašenje pobednika u disciplini 1500 metara za žene.
Well, the medal ceremony for the women's 1500 metres.
European Athletics Council member.
European Athletics Council member and Olympic 5,000 metres gold medalist back in 2000, Gabriela Szabo, alongside her 1990 European Championships 1500 metre winner, Snezana Pausic from Serbia. We're seeing many Serbian, European gold and silver and bronze medalists presenting the medals here. So taking the bronze medal, still only 22 years of age, Sofia Anaui. European under-23 cross-country champion. Well, a terrific run from the 20-year-old Constance Klosterhalfen from Germany, setting a personal best of 4:04.45. Challenged Muir all the way through to the final 200 metres before Muir accelerated to victory. But a fantastic future in store, I'm sure, for Klosterhalfen. In addition to this silver medal twice, European junior cross-country champion. There was no stopping the woman in the middle. Britain's Laura Muir, clocking a championship best of 4:02.39. a record that had stood for 32 years, a British national record as well. A truly brilliant run from Muir. But this is just part of a double that she's attempting. She'll be back for the 3,000 metres final tomorrow evening. Well, we've already heard the British national anthem once at these championships earlier today, following on from last night's win in the 60 metres hurdles from Andy Pozzi. The second gold medal for Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Your medalists in the women's 1500 meters.
Big cheers for Laura Muir, possibly one of the highlights of the championships so far. Championship record for the British middle distance runner, who's had a fantastic winner, setting European indoor records over 1,000 metres, 3,000 metres and 5,000 metres, in addition to this gold medal.